Hello everybody and welcome again to this new episode of our Italian kitchen.
Hello!
Today we're going to do the suppli. Is it Marco coming?
Yes, with the most important ingredients of our dish.
Of course, the rice. Oh, Marco has arrived.
Hello Marco! Hi Diego!
Ciao Marco!
Ciao! How are you?
Today, Marco and Diego are going to make the suppli. There is a procedure to follow. First of all, they are going to make risotto. They will explain you how to make the tomato sauce and then risotto because it's a particular procedure. In the second stage, we are going to fill them with a surprise, we're going to bread them, and at the end, we're going to fry them. Of course, you have to eat them very, very hot.
Our suppli expert Marco explain what's the ingredients.
Hi, this is the first and the most important ingredient. Rice for arancini. Fresh eggs, fresh mix of carrot and onion and celery. Fresh mozzarella, my grandmother tomato sauce.
Peanut oil.
Peanut oil, yes. And
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Okay, let's start.
We are going to make the sauce for the risotto. I'm going to saute the vegetable mix in the olive oil. The flame must be high.
It's time for the sauce.
This is the way to make a simple tomato sauce with the vegetable mix. Now it's time for 3 fingers. Some salt, not too much because we are going to make risotto with brodo vegetale, vegetable broth.
Now it's time to put the rice in. It's important to cook the rice in the tomato sauce.
We put the uncooked rice in the tomato sauce. The rice absorbs the tomato sauce. When the
rice is
dry, we put the vegetable broth.
To cook the rice.
This is the typical method to prepare the risotto. It's important to mix continuously the rice because the rice sticks on the pot.
Guys, do you know about Polifemo? Polifemo in Rome was a person who used to sell the suppli in the streets. And he used to yell, suppli caldi, calli bollenti, which means boiling hot. He used to yell also, suppli di riso, rice suppli.
Suppli di riso!
That was the way to sell the suppli in the streets in the past. It was a kind of street food, very popular in Rome. The real place you can find the suppli, it's in Rome, it's in the pizzerias.
We put the broth a little bit continuously.
The cooking time is about 25 minutes.
Good, Marco. It's very important to stir the rice at all cooking time. Now we put the rice on this top.
The secret of the suppli is cooled rice.
To make it cool down.
This is going to be the fun part of making suppli.
Yeah.
Yes. We will be working as an assembly line.
Yeah.
I will start with the rice. I will make our surprise, which is the mozzarella. It would be better to use a dry mozzarella, otherwise while you will be cooking it, all the milk will come out. We start with the rice, we fill it with the mozzarella, we put it in the eggs and then in the breadcrumbs. Let's get started. You will need a little bit of water just to clean your hands while you're doing it. You first take some rice, the dry rice, you smash it as a pancake like this, and you do like a little hole in the middle with your thumb. Then you take the mozzarella, you put it inside and you close it up. It will look like a little egg.
I have the most important part of this assembly line. I put the suppli in the egg to make the breadcrumb stick.
This is the most important part of the
No,
suppli.
mine is most important.
No, mine is
mine. Okay, now it's a breadcrumb rain of the suppli.
Mm-hmm.
And then the suppli is perfect to cook, okay?
When I was in Rome, my favorite place to have suppli was Pizzeria Carlo. Carlo is a good friend of mine. Now he doesn't live in Rome anymore, but he could make the best suppli in town.
Now this is the best suppli in town.
In Catanzaro. Lilla, I have a proverb.
You have a proverb?
Yeah, with rice.
With rice?
Yes, I have. Il riso abbonda sulla bocca degli stolti.
This is interesting because riso in Italian could mean rice and smile.
Yeah.
So in Italy we say that people that laugh and smile too much sometimes look like idiots.
Mm-hmm.
In the early 1800s in Italy, under the French rule, Roman people they took the French word to tell surprise, to call the suppli, because inside the suppli there is a surprise, right?
Yes.
What's a surprise?
Mozzarella.
Diego is making the perfect suppli now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to make suppli, please send us a picture. We'll be happy to see and share it. And now it's time to answer our subscribers' questions. They asked us what we think about the fast foods.
I think that fast food is not a very good choice for Italian people.
Mm.
Because Italian people think
We like slow food, not fast food.
Time to stay, to eat food, to talk with other people. Fast food is it's not an Italian culture.
No, it's not in our culture, of course, because we like to enjoy the food slowly, as Marco told us, and also we like to eat the good food. I mean, maybe these fast food, sometimes they have good food, of course, but for us it's not a way of cooking that we would use at home. We can go to ethnic restaurants like Japanese, Indian or McDonald's, for example, or another fast food, because we like to enjoy this food sometimes just to change our habits. And it's interesting to know that in 1986, when they opened the first McDonald's in Rome, some Italian people were standing outside just to give free spaghetti to remind us about our Italian heritage.
I don't like fast food. I don't like McDonald's. I don't like the commercial food. I like the handmade food.
Our last suppli is done. As you see, we put it on the top. In Italy we say to put the cherry on the top of the cake. Now it's time to fry them.
To take control of the oil temperature, don't put too much suppli in the oil. This is a test for the oil temperature. It's good. We put 3 max for suppli. When they came golden brown, we take them out of the oil. This is a perfect suppli.
Our supplis are ready. So it's time for us to try them now. Let's see. Prego. Let's see what's inside.
Ooh.
Nice mozzarella. And it tastes so good. We hope you enjoyed this episode of our Italian kitchen. We hope to see you soon. And if you're going to make suppli, please share the pictures with us. Ciao!
Ciao!
Ciao!